Welcome back to the show. Chrissy Davis is here, and she's from Pinkston Middle School, and you have a robotics class with you today.
Do.
Oh my gosh. Don't you want to pull your hair out sometimes?
No, it's fun.
This is fun, right?
It really is. I enjoy doing it. We do it after school. So I teach 6th grade math during the day. And
Well, that goes right along with what you're doing. Mathematics goes right along with this, doesn't it? Tell us what the robotics class is comprised of.
Well, First LEGO League consists of 3 different components. One component is core values. So not only do we have to learn a robot, but I have to teach them how to work as a team.
Uh-oh. That's challenging.
It is.
Yeah.
They're not born knowing that. So we do a lot of team building activities, and we learn how to communicate. And we learn about gracious professionalism and being kind when we're competing with other people.
Yeah. And there's no losers.
No. No, that's
you can
a really
always
cool thing.
come back and compete again. That's what's great about competition.
Right.
Cool.
They also compete with their project. So this year they have a theme of space. We're into orbit. We had to come up with a solution. Well, we had to find a problem first.
Okay.
What do astronauts face? What difficulties do they have? And after hours and hours of research, they discovered that astronauts can't stay in space for very long because they don't have enough food. So our project is to launch a greenhouse into space, and then astronauts can hook onto the shuttle with their shuttle, and they can pick the food and eat it.
Yeah, this is exactly what the space program is all about.
Right.
How to figure out problems before they happen. Interesting, interesting. So what do we need to know now? I see that the kids have a couple things here. Do they want to demonstrate what's going on, or is this part of the solution to the problem?
It is. Ash, do you want to show them this? We built this apparatus to show how our rocket could look, without the code on the end of it. And the cylinders turn. So the plants would be on conveyor belts, and they would turn, and they would each have a section that, like if they liked warm, then they would have a lot of lights that produced a lot of heat. If they liked it a little colder, it would be a little farther away from the heat. And it's a hydroponic system, so it uses 90% less water, and it allows the plants to grow faster. So essentially, when it's ready to be picked, the little hatch opens, the astronauts go, they take out their food, and they have a variety of vegetables.
So these are growing plants.
They are.
Okay, so they have a light source, they have a water source, and they have nutrition.
Right.
And depending on how you grow these by the conveyor system, is you give it more or less light.
Exactly.
Likely.
Right.
Now, did you discuss the possibility of weightless environment?
We did.
In a scenario like this?
Yes, we discovered that, like with the hydroponic system and the Oasis Grow medium that they'll be in, that they will be fine. NASA's already kind of playing with the idea a little bit, but it's more like boxes of them instead of like on a conveyor belt. They can fit, Ash, how much? 4,000 acres of food.
And that's where the math comes in.
Right, which was, it took a lot to figure it out. We had 27 pages of research. We talked to NASA. We pitched our idea to them and a bunch of different other people, and NASA wrote back to us and said, this is really cool.
Cool.
They gave us some critiques and, some things to think about.
Wow,
it was really neat that they were able
that's
to talk
interesting.
To NASA.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got an official letter and the whole thing, huh?
Right.
Wow.
Very cool.
It's like down the road they may use your idea.
They might.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
they have used ideas in the past from regular people that have given their ideas. I want to do a little introduction to everybody. Would you like to do the honors for me, or do you want me to?
Either way.
Yeah, go ahead and let's go down the line here, and we'll find out who some of the Pinkston robotic team is.
Do you want me to tell? This is Noah Dickerson. He is in 6th grade. This is Lauren Davis. She is in 5th grade. Landon Shirley is in 7th. Ash Wood is in 7th. And Alex Harris is in 6th.
Okay. And what's the other device there that you have? Is that part of the process too, or is that?
This is our robots for the thing. Basically, while other people aren't judging, there's a robots for the thing. It's kind of like stalling, waiting for it to go into judging, but it's still a fun part of the Lego.
Okay. All right.
In FOL, which we're in First LEGO League, you make your robots out of Lego, and then you can go up to the different parts that eventually you'll start making out metal and
Okay. All right.
What does your robot do?
Okay, so First Lego League has a mat, and it's like a wooden board, and it's got like ledges on it, and the mat has different things, missions that they have to complete. So one of them is they have a launch where the little spaceship is at the bottom, and they have to hit it really hard, and that shoots the rocket up. There's another mission where they have to get the payloads onto this little roller coaster system. So there's many different things that the kids can do, and they have to come up with a way. What's the best way for me to achieve that? And then they have to build the robot around that, and then they have to build an attachment that will make it happen. So the attachment that Alex is holding right now, that is to smack down on the launch, and it has to have enough power to send that little itty bitty spaceship all the way to the top. So that was a very big challenge that we had this year, to find enough weight, but it can't be too heavy because the robot's arm isn't strong enough to lift it if it's too heavy. So it's a balance between how much weight we can get away with.
Now, do other teams do the same
They do.
projects?
And that's the coolest thing. Every team gets the same robot box. You know, like it'll have the EV3 brick in it, it'll have all the pieces, and every team will get the mat and the same problems that we have, you know, like trying to figure out how to do the mission. Every team will do it completely different. I think they could tell you every robot looks different, every attachment looks different, and the way they go about doing things looks different. So it's really cool to see how different teams, you know, you think, oh, I wish I would have thought of that, that's so cool. You know, but it's definitely neat to watch them compete.
Well, let's talk about your trip. Tell us about, is Australia where you're going to go?
It is. So we competed our first competition at regionals in Mountain Home, and we took first place, and we also won robot games, which is the highest score of the day. And then we got the opportunity to compete at the state level in Fayetteville, and that was a 2-day tournament. At that tournament, we won the Innovative Solution Award, which was their project to send a greenhouse into space. With that award comes the opportunity to go to Sydney, Australia this summer. So we need to raise a lot of money to get them there.
Do you have fundraisers planned? Or?
We do. We have a GoFundMe set up. You can search for it by looking for Help Kingston Robotics Get to Australia. Sorry. Yes. And then we also have the Science and Technology Group are taking care of our donations. So if anybody wanted to donate to the Science and Technology Group, they would just need to say that we want this to go to Pinkston Robotics, and they'll take care of that for us.
Okay.
In February, February 8th and February 22nd, we are going to be at the high school basketball game in Mountain Home, and we're going to have a 50-50 donation drawing.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll be able to raise a little bit of money like that, and then we'll see how much more we need to get there.
Well, it costs quite a bit to fly over there. It's like a 22, 24-hour trip.
It is. It's about 24 hours. It's on a good day, a flight is about $1,000, but they vary depending on what day you fly out on. And we are going to be there right on 4th of July, which means nothing to them. I thought it was kind of weird that they were on 4th of July, but that's not their holiday, it's ours. So we'll be there 4th of July, and then it's a 4-day tournament.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. I know that you'll raise the money. I know that the community here will get behind you and support you with that.
Thank you.
Just got to ask for the money.
Oh,
just got to ask for it.
We are ready. We are ready to ask.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being on the show today. We appreciate it. And good luck to you when you go down to Australia. All right?
All of your prizes and tell us all about it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it for us, Karen.
That's it?
That's
It
it.
just
That's
flew
the
by,
show.
didn't it?
Yeah, it did fly by.
It did.
And we want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you'd like to be a part of the 726 show here in Mountain Home, you can contact us at 870-424-6957. Or you can go to our website at www.hometowntv.net, or we have a Facebook page at Hometown Television. Just search that and connect with us there. If you have an event that you would like to promote, or if you have an interesting person you'd like to nominate to be on the show, we'd love to have them, schedule them, and have them on the show and get that word out. From all of us here, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.